Hey everyone, welcome to my channel and happy holidays. I wanted to share today with you an easy recipe that's beautiful. It's very much into the Christmas spirit and is a fun last minute gift idea for that person that you forgot, that you just want to let them know that you're thinking of them right now. In our crazy world, it gets hard to remember everybody and everything, but this is just a nice little appreciation gift, whether it's for a teacher, a neighbor, or just someone you want to let them know that you are thinking about them. So join me on this journey, and we are going to be making this beautiful peppermint bark, and I will show you different ways that you can wrap it up. Okay, so we're going to start with just a few ingredients. I have a silicone mold that I got on Amazon. I can link that down below in my description box. I have a microwavable bowl, and I have some candy melts and dark chocolate, and they had the peppermint stick. The peppermint ones at Christmas, plus some candy canes that I got at the Dollar Tree. I also used some white chocolate chips and some dark chocolate chips. I like to mix those in with my candy melts. So we're going to start by putting in, I think I used about a half a bag of the dark chocolate candy melts. And I got these at Michael's. You can order them online. I can link some in Amazon in my description box below from Amazon, excuse me. I don't know, I just throw in, maybe like a quarter of a cup to a third cup of dark chocolate chips, and then you're going to want to stick this in the microwave in 30-second increments. So this has been so a minute total, 2 30-second increments, and I always stir in between. Now you have to excuse me, I could not find my tripod, so I'm recording this myself, so things are spinning. Then you want to stir it up until it's nice and smooth and creamy and ready to pour into the molds that I showed you below, or before, sorry. Can you tell? I need coffee desperately. I'm doing this in the morning before work, but you can see the consistency of it. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna pour about that amount. I wanna say it's a nice big heaping tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons. And I just put it in there into the thickness I like, and then I just kind of shake the mold around so that it's nice and flat, silky and pretty. And then you're going to want to let that set up. And I just let mine set up on the counter. Then on to the white chocolate peppermint. These are the Peppermint Bark or Peppermint Melts that I got at Michael's. They also had them at Walmart, believe it or not. And then I did the same process where you put about a half a bag, and then you put about a third to a half cup of the white chocolate chips. And then we're going to stick this into the microwave and do this in 30-second increments, stirring in between every time. You see that consistency? We want to get that nice creamy consistency. So while we're waiting for the dark chocolate to set up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break up some candy canes. Now this candy cane crunch you see, I found at Michael's last year, and I got it on clearance after the holiday. So I'm going to kind of mix the two together because it's got like a really pretty red to it. And then I have my candy canes that I am just using a small rolling pin and breaking them up into a baggie to whatever, however much you want to crush them up. So there they are crushed up. I just have them in a little bowl, and then I'm going to add some of those candy cane crunch, which I did and didn't show you guys, and then I just kind of mix it all together. So now that the dark chocolate has set up, we want to make sure that your white chocolate is at this consistency, and we're going to start scooping that. I figured out that scooping it with a spoon was much easier into each of the molds. So like I said, that's like a heaping tablespoon, and that's a kitchen tablespoon, not like a measuring tablespoon. So I kind of do that and put that into each square. Once I shake it around, I'll see if it's the thickness I want. So here they are, shaking them around. I want to make sure that all the dark chocolate is covered. And one important note that I found, because there were times I was in a hurry making this, which it's not a big deal, you get a swirly pattern, but if your white chocolate's too hot and your dark chocolate isn't set up enough and you're trying to pour these together, they'll kind of marbleize. So that lets you know that your white chocolate's too hot or your dark chocolate's not set up. But once we do that, while the white chocolate is wet, I go ahead and I put as much of the candy cane on top of it that I want just for looks. And then I am big into disco dust, edible glitter. I don't know about you guys, but I will put that in the description box below. Why I'm doing it in slow motion, I do not know, but like I said, I was recording this myself. So obviously, I put it in slow motion. So hey, enjoy that. So I take this disco dust, and this one is like a white diamond, I believe, but you can use the rainbow dust, whatever you want, and I'm kind of sprinkling it along. Again, I'm super sorry that this is in slow motion. I had no idea until I was just editing this. So have a little fun watching me do this in slow motion. I will link the edible disco dust below. I'll do the link from Amazon and put that in the description box below. There are websites you can get it from as well, but I tend to get a lot of mine on Amazon. So here they are once they're all ready. I usually stick them in the refrigerator once the white chocolate sets up for at least 10 minutes, and then I pop them out of those molds. So my sideways recording, don't mind, but this is what they look like when you pop them out of the mold. And then all I do is cut them in half, and then I cut them into quarters. So I don't do them evenly. When I'm cutting into quarters, I do like different sizes, as you can see. So here they are all chopped up, ready to go, shiny and pretty, and took no time at all. Now we are getting ready to bag them. These are bags that I got at Michael's. They're just little cellophane bags. You can get these, I'm sure, on Amazon as well. And I know Walmart has them in their baking section. The other bags that you saw were from Walmart. Walmart had a great selection of these bags this year. I went haywire and bought a ton of them because they were so great, but I didn't even use them all, so I have some for next Christmas. Then I like to use some twine, and I usually get my twine, the different colors I get at Michael's every year because it's usually about 40 to 50% off, and it's not very expensive. So I like to get it there. And I also put some ornaments with these. So you can see that I bagged the chocolate. I did about 6 pieces of bark per bag. And then my little ornaments I always get at the Dollar Tree. And these are some that I found this year. So I'm going to go ahead and tie an ornament to each bag. As you can see, I did that here. And this always just looks like a beautiful gift to give someone, to let them know you're thinking of them. I do client gifts every year at the salon, and this is one of the ones that I did this year. So they really turned out great, and they're beautiful, and people just love them. And here's a basket of 35 little individual bags of this peppermint bark with all different ornaments. That snowman ornament you see, I made him out of a chalkboard ornament. I didn't know what to do, and I had some Arteza paint pens, so I just made him into a little snowman. And then I had these little hats that came from my last video. They came with a kit from Amazon. But this was an order that someone placed with me because I do a lot of side baking for people, and she's always ordering some great gifts for her clients. So this year she ordered 35 of the peppermint bark bags, and this is them all complete. Here's some that I put together for my clients at work. I got some cute cookie cutters from the Dollar Tree, and believe it or not, those cute gnome ornaments are from the Dollar Tree as well. I ordered those in bulk at the beginning of the season. And then these are some cups from the Dollar Tree, and I went ahead and placed some peppermint bark inside and then tied a cute little ornament on top of it, and my clients just love these things. But yes, these are all from the Dollar Tree. So I hope you enjoyed this. I really had a great time making these sweet little gifts to give to people. And I just think that they're so cute. There's so many ideas that you can do. Thank you so much for your support, and I'd like to encourage you to push that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell every time I download a video. I don't do very many, but when I do, they're kind of fun. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed holiday.